Thanks, Drew. America is currently facing the worst blood shortage in over a decade, posing a risk to millions of patients in need of blood. And this critical need for blood in North Texas is no different. Healthcare officials say that at this time of the year, the need for blood spikes due to an increase in traumatic injuries.
Once the weather starts warming up is when we see an increase in trauma.
With spring upon us, many are out soaking up the sun. On the other hand, many hospitals are struggling to keep up with the demand while still facing a national blood shortage from the pandemic.
It did get critically low for all centers. We use American Red Cross, but there's also Carter Blood Care, and everyone was in need of blood donors.
Linda Golzer from Carter Blood Care states how they were affected by the pandemic.
Thousands of blood drives and thousands of units of blood were lost in 2020. Didn't pick up much more in 2021. And then in 2022, as we begin to get a little bit more back to normal, we still have a lot of people doing business virtually. So of course, we're not doing many blood drives at places of business still.
With the shortage of blood, elective procedures were halted to ration blood needed for emergencies.
What we're facing is an essential product, an essential part of medical care that cannot be manufactured. And so we rely on generous human beings to donate their blood, and that's the only way we can get it.
However, the most common excuse when avoiding blood donations is a fear of needles.
What I usually ask people to do is think about the person on the other end of that equation. Think about those little babies that are 2 and 3 days old that might need a transfusion. Think of a person who's undergoing treatment for cancer and all the things that go with that we hear about from friends or from other people who've experienced it. It's not an easy road. And if that person can endure what they endure and trying to stay healthy and get healthy, just a brief moment in time that we undergo a needle stick should be nothing compared to that.
Typically, a pint of blood is taken during a donation. It could save up to 3 lives. If you're eligible to donate and live in the area, you can visit either the Red Cross or the Carter Blood Care Center here in Denton. Nick?